Beautiful sunny day today. And we're going to go for a little walk.
No, we're not. We're going to go for a death march. I know you.
Well, according to my wife, we're going for a death march. I just consider it a happy little hike in the mountains. We'll see how far we go and what we look at. Lisa, are you ready? That's a ready face. All right, off we go.
No, let's go.
You can tell it's kind of hot out here. I got some sweat going. Well, we've been walking up a hill, and it's a pretty steep hill to get up here. But this is one of our favorite spots on one of our favorite trails. Let's see if I can show you the beautiful scenic overlook up here. There you go. I don't know if you can see that little town in the distance. Let me see if my zoom works. Down at the base of that mountain ridge is a little town of Paw Paw. And that's the Potomac River. We are on the Maryland side, and right over there is the West Virginia side. Anyway, we got a little ways to go to the top of the ridge. And then we'll see where we go from there. We are up here at the top of the ridge. And usually we just go on that way. We usually go down that way to the first lot and then come back up. But today we're going to go this way. We're going to follow that crazy person there. Actually, she follows me, I follow her, whatever. But we're going to go to try to find and explore an old trail that we saw years and years and years ago that has definitely been here probably about for 100 years or so. It is a abandoned train track. It's really cool. At one end there's a trestle bridge, and at the other end there's an old abandoned tunnel. And what's really cool is you can still smell the charcoal, the burnt coal that they used to power the old steam locomotives. So let's go check it out. We're going to go off in that direction. See y'all in a little bit. Here we are. We are now on the trail that goes to the campsite, that goes to the trail, that crosses over to another trail, that goes down a little ways, that crosses over to another trail, that goes to the abandoned train tracks. Yes, we have been exploring down through here over the last, I don't know, probably close to 20 years or so. We did a lot of exploring after I got my Garmin GPS watch with this exclusive trackback feature, and using basic trail techniques to make sure we don't get lost. Like checking your back trail as you're walking along. Anyway, let me show you this trail. We call this trail Broken Spoon Trail because we were walking down this trail exploring it one day, and on it was a broken plastic spoon. So we call it Broken Spoon Trail. And it goes right up through here. And I can tell it's been a while since people have been down here because I keep running into spider webs. Spiders seem to like me. Well, we're going to go down this trail a little ways. The thing about these more remote trails, in fact, there goes my wife bushwhacking there, is when a tree falls across it, it stays there for a while. So, you know, you just got to find your way around. And we found our way around. This looks like it used to be like an old gravel or dirt road one time in the far-flung past. But we're getting closer to the place where it crosses over to another trail. Okay, we're approaching where this trail crosses over to another trail.
This tree, I swear it's this tree.
And it's this right here.
This little doorway.
Yep. And you can see where that berm's built up. Actually, like I said, this looks like it's part of an old dirt or gravel road back up here in the woods.
It's like those golden arches and the tree there.
Well, golden arches are better than a golden shower. I don't believe I said that. Anyway, it crosses over right over here. Trust me, it crosses over.
Then I'll follow you.
Okay.
Careful, we're going downhill.
Yep, I'm going to take little baby steps on down this hill. It don't look like a trail, but it is. Oh, there you go. There's an old beer can.
Trail treasures.
Trail treasures. So, you know, you can tell that this was a trail and it has had people on it before because, well, they left their trash. There's a little stream right here. It's not much of a stream because it's dried up right now. And it goes up through this here foliage. Now, it goes this way and it goes that way. If you go this way, it just loops right back around and we end up where we started. But if you go this way,
We get hopelessly lost.
we don't get hopelessly lost.
But just get me home in time for dinner. Yeah, of course.
Yes, I will. And yes, we are.
And I want my wing chop. And my caramel apple tartlets.
There's this old gate here. And you can tell we're going in the right direction because there's this old gate here. I think it's amazing that it still moves.
It's a creaky old thing.
It's a creaky old thing, but it's still moving. It hasn't rusted in place yet. Okay. This is actually a trail. It's a bit overgrown, I know. But it clears out in a little bit. Or clears up in a little bit. It gets clearer. There you go. We're going to keep on going. And we'll see y'all in a little bit. There you go. You can see that the trail's a bit clearer through here. And in fact, it looks like this was an old service road or something. One time, a long time ago. I'd love to be able to go back in time and see what this place was like back in the day. Especially when we get closer to that railroad. I'm looking forward to showing that to y'all. It's not too much further now. Okay, we are approaching the next crossover. And it's been, let's take a look here, 3.22 miles, 1 hour and 19 minutes. It's kind of hard to see at first, but it's right here, somewhere. Where's that old poplar tree? There's an old poplar tree. Actually, it's not that old. Let's see.
Yeah, it's all these trees growing up.
Let's see. Yeah.
Clump of dates.
Well, the crossover's over here. Through here, we're going to cross over it at this point.
It's easier if you go past it, then you come back. It's a little bit more level. Less treacherous.
Oh, I see the old tree on the other side. There it is. Okay, it's right here. I remember that poplar tree on the other side. That was always my marker. Anyway.
There's like a dozen trees right here that are all grouped together.
We're going to go on across and continue on. See y'all on the other side. Okay. Oh, spider web. I saw that one.
I see that.
I just walked into another one.
Well, yeah.
Anyway.
It's the same one. It just goes all right. That one went right across my chin.
Your chinny chin chin?
My chinny chin chin.
Here's that clearly marked trail. I kid.
Yeah.
This used to be a railroad track.
Oh my.
Can you believe that?
That's for snakes.
Yeah, you got to watch your step through here because don't know what you're going to step on with all this foliage.
Yeah, when we get home, I am so checking you for ticks.
Ooh. I want to check you for ticks. As we get a little bit further, again, it'll be a little clearer, especially when we get closer to the tunnel. You know, looking around, ain't no way I could have imagined that a big old steam locomotive used to go through here. You can see where the ridge is cut back there. And believe it or not, where Lisa is, well, there's that too. She said there's a big old spider web. But yeah, this used to be a train track. I can feel a cool breeze that's probably coming from the tunnel. This is going to be cool. I have never, ever been able to get this close to the tunnel. Usually,
As close as we go.
all this is all wet and swampy.
It's underwater, you're not going any further.
You can go right across here.
No,
What? Why not? That's dry.
no. No, it's not. It's a swamp.
That's a swamp.
Yes, and
But-
that's a swamp. That's deep water. It's
But-
deep water.
And it's dry down the middle.
We don't know what it is down the middle, Wayne.
Oh, all right.
You can take your picture from here because we're not going through that tunnel.
But there is the tunnel. No, we're not going through. We're definitely not going through it. But this is cool to get this close to it. I need to have my wife with me. She speaks much wisdom. Otherwise, I'd go sloshing on through. She knows me too well. Sometimes. Anyway, I've brought my other camera with me, with which I'm going to try and get a zoom shot up through there. The camera I'm filming this with, or taping this with, they ain't even tape or film. Getting this on video with only has a digital zoom, so my other camera's got an optical zoom. Let's try it out. I got a couple pictures of the tunnel with my other camera. I'm not sure well how they're going to come out. The sun, where the sun is right now, right over there, could be causing too much glare. But anyway, there is the tunnel. That is cool. I can't even see it in the viewfinder here. See what this does. Okay, I'm zoomed in. And I'm coming back out. Speaking of coming back out, it's time for us to start heading in the other direction. Don't worry, we're not lost. My wife was asking me, did you get us lost? No, we're not lost. We are back where we started, as a matter of fact.
That's no fun. How can you get us found if you don't get us lost?
Hey, I got my Garmin watch.
How romantic is that?
This is where we crossed over at. And this time, we're going that direction. What, y'all can't see any trail up there? It should be obvious. This used to be a friggin' train track. Hey, let me show you something. Here's a remnant up here. This is really something though, isn't it? The way nature,
It's over.
just yeah, the way nature takes over. Here's a concrete pad that seems to be out here in the woods for no apparent reason. But I've seen these long old railroad railroad tracks. Not sure what went there, but I'm sure it was something.
The switchy thing.
Some kind of switchy thing. So we're going this way. And if I remember correctly, it kind of sort of bears to the left.
The bear's left. Oh, we can't take any pictures of little bear cubs.
I'm not getting close enough to take pictures of bear clubs. Bear clubs. Bear cubs.
How do you need the telephoto lens in an airplane?
There you go. Anyway, we're going to keep on going. I got another cool thing I want to show y'all.
Woo! Oh, that's so nice.
Whoa! Big old spider there.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another cool thing. We are approaching a trestle bridge that has been closed for a long, long time. Like I said, This used to be a railroad track through here. You sure couldn't tell by looking at it now, could you? I remember seeing railroad. There it is. There's no railroad tie. There's another big hunk of concrete. I'm not sure what that's for. That's probably part of this here trestle. There is a huge spider web right in front of me.
Okay.
I'm going to go around this way.
I've been here before.
Oh yeah. Just haven't done this for a while. There you go. You can see the old trestle there. Let's see if I can get a close up through the through this fence. And there's the bridge. Hope y'all can see it. And down there is the Potomac River. Not sure if I should do this, but I don't know if that's any better. There's a big old tree in the way. Accidentally touched a button. But that's it. We went from the tunnel to the trestle track, and that was my goal for the day. Let's check this out real quick. Oh, let me change screen. We've been 4.60 miles in just a couple minutes over 2 hours. Now it's time to head on back home. We got some pork chops awaiting us, and I'm going to cook them up, and we're going to eat them. They're going to be yummy. They're thick ones too. All right. See y'all in a little bit. We're on our way back, and well, it's mostly uphill from here. But fortunately, I like the uphills. My uphill muscles work a lot better than my downhill going muscles. We were down there. So, that's the thing. That track is down in the hollow, kind of down in the valley between the ridges. It's still a beautiful day out here. See y'all in a little bit. Check this out. By looking at my Garmin, that line on the left is where we were at when we were at the tunnel and where we turned around. The line on the right with the little arrow is where we are right now. So right about here, down there somewhere, is the tunnel, or where we saw the tunnel from. It's called the Kessler Tunnel, and it's a long abandoned railroad tunnel. Alright, we are back at the campground where we started all this crossing over to this trail and that trail and stuff. Let's see how far we've been so far. We've been, what does that say, 6.91 miles in just a hair over 3 hours. Let's see what the Garmin says. Oop. And we got 1.72 miles to go back to the trailhead. That should get us to the trailhead around 5:30. We'll get home and cook us some supper. I'll tell you what, when we get back to the truck, we're going to check and see how far we've been. Okay, we're back at the truck. And oh, I'm closing the video. And let's see how we did. Let's see, that's 8.43 miles in 3 hours and 42 minutes and 24 seconds. Not a bad day's walk, considering what we were walking through. Anyway, that's it for this time around. And we'll see y'all next time.